Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. I just want to make a very quick announcement, or I should say something I want to pretty much tell people how I feel in this particular case. And with a bunch of things that are in social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, I think. I heard it's pretty cool. I mean, this it's everything's pretty much it's a great thing, obviously, but at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of like overdoing it. There's a bunch of funny things that I see on TikTok, and TikTok is I've been seeing that for some years now. I think maybe 5 years, or I don't know, two or 3 years. I'm not really sure. But the thing about it is, however long it's been around, one thing I noticed for the past year now, there's a lot of funny videos, and there's a lot of people that are just getting in on it, just doing stupid stuff. People doing backflips on something, and they get hurt, and then people laugh, and there's a bunch of funny shit. And there's people just doing or saying stupid things or imitating something, and it's fucking hilarious. And you get so many views on it. And people just giving a very wise advice, for like 20, 30, 40 seconds, and that's it. But the only thing that I don't like is there's a lot of people that are, of course, they do silly things on camera. They'll just like make stupid faces, and pretty girls just puckering their lips and doing that, and just with their hair, and college girls, pretty much like a 21 year old, college sophomore or junior or whatever like that, or college senior, and they're pretty much dancing and just doing stuff like that. And some are like a little bit provocative. I can't even say that word right now. But they I don't know. It's just that I don't know, they dress really sexy and fancy and stuff like that. But and there's some that just they they swivel their hips, and like, and I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, yeah, it's they want to show how sexy they are and stuff like that. And some of them do it just to goof around. They'll just like dance a certain way and just goof around, and they'll start laughing. There's some that are funny like that, and all that kind of thing. But the thing about it is, I don't know. There's something about TikTok that's kind of disturbing. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of disturbing when certain people do certain things. When it comes to that particular behavior, I mean, people doing funny things, people doing stupid things that's caught on camera. That's one thing. I don't have a problem with that. But it's it's something that just bothers me, and I don't know why. I just have this nagging intuition that there's something wrong. I, I just don't know how to explain it. And I think about like the earlier stuff, like when I was growing up, when I was going when I went to clubs with friends. There's music that they used to be playing that was really famous. And hold on for a second. Excuse me. There's um there's music that actually there's a lot of vulgar language, and it's funny. It's very funny, but at the same time, it's like they're trying to, like in the music when everybody's dancing, and there's couples or people, some people that are dancing close and grinding, and women twerking. Now this was in the '90s, and doing stuff like that, that kind of behavior, and even though it's funny and you get into it, I don't know. Back then, I had this weird vibe. This was like in 1996 or '97 back then, and I got this weird vibe that there was this from the music and from everybody, the way they're behaving, the whole atmosphere, the whole element. It was more than just people having fun and goof, and just like they're trying, like this weird energy that's trying to get people horny. People are dancing to the music like this subliminal. Not that I don't know if there is, but and people are just getting into it, and like they're trying to get people aroused so people could fuck more. That's what I noticed in these clubs. And now it's involved into social media. I mean, people could view it any way they want, but I don't know. But that's what I noticed a lot in these clubs when I would go in. Someone is on Facebook again. And then, even when my brother was a DJ, he would play certain records, and of course, in the ghetto, everybody thinks that when people say this, or when they say like sexual things, it in a very comical kind of way, it makes you laugh. But it was not only comical, but in a way, it's kind of like something that will make you say, "Wow, damn, what's her name?" And something like that. I'm not gonna say what they said, what the record said, but we would laugh about it and we think it's funny. But at the same time, there's this energy that you get from the whole atmosphere, like they're trying to get you aroused. And my brother being a famous DJ, and he's playing a lot of music back then. And the 1990s, there's music videos, like when MTV was around. There's rock music, heavy metal music, and the women dancing, half nude, and things like that. It's entertaining, yeah. And then the posters that I used to collect posters. This famous poster of heavy metal with this beautiful, gorgeous girl with a black leather coat. Um, this woman had her jacket open and showing off some cleavage, and she has like that those spikes. Like this is like back in the day of heavy metal music, and it said heavy metal, and she's like going like this, puckering her lips. A very famous poster, and I had it for years, and I loved it. And it never really dawned on me back then because I was in my late teens and then early 20s up until 21, 22. When I was having all these posters, and then once in a very great while, I would wonder, Are they trying to, aside from the fact from making money from it? Because of course, a lot of guys, even mostly losers, not just normal looking guys or you know good looking ones that chads that can actually get women, but a lot of people would buy them, and of course it's like I'm gonna make money, or this company wants to make money off of sex, and now I think it's just evolved. And the music videos back then in the '90s, like I don't know, like it's purposely made that way. And of course I figured it out back then. I just didn't put that much thought into it, until like recently, for the past 4 or 5 years, when I really thought about it. It's all around us in magazines, even back in the day when I was a kid, when I was watching, when I used to read Playboy magazines, when I had no business even watching it or seeing pictures. But back in the day when someone's uh, someone's friend to ask him to come over to his house, when and the parents are not at home, the parents are not around, they come home from school and say, "Hey, I want you to come to the house. I want to show you something real cool." And he goes to his house for a while. Those type of scenarios where like, "Hey man, I can't stay long. I gotta get home for supper or whatever." I know it won't take long. And they go over to the house and then, "Hey, look what my dad has." And then he goes into his closet or whatever, he has his penthouse magazines stashed, and then they check out nude pictures. And I think that triggers an arousal early in age, which is not healthy, which is not right. And I remember those days. I remember how it is, and how some people that are just doing that. I remember seeing it, and I think there's many different ways where I don't know. It's just, to me, it's just wrong. But that's just one thing. And then people watching things they're not supposed to at a young age, especially guys. I mean, that's just that's how they are. In high school, that's how it was back then too. They would go over to their friend's house and then, "Hey, check out this tape that my dad has," and like, I can't believe this dude's mom doesn't know that her husband is watching this stuff, that kind of thing. And now it's more evolved. It's all around us. A lot of it is funny. There's a lot of funny stuff on things like Instagram, especially TikTok. But for some reason, I don't know. I just have a problem with TikTok. Not everything, because like I said, people doing stupid things that are funny, or a little kid laughing at someone who fell down and he has like a very cute laugh, or a dog, someone's dog, who any little sound that's around him, he starts barking, or and it's coming from the TV, and he's acting real excited, and it's done in a very funny way. TikTok videos like that are funny, yeah, but there's just some that are just so inappropriate that it's actually disturbing. I don't know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, you know what to do. And this is Dare to Speak. And to all of you, take care.